Okay, so I'm lining up now. Okay, so we're outside. My cousin got all the tickets. It's about $25 per person. And so once we get to the back, if you see out,
oh, go this way.
The front, you see the team builder activities.
Hey, over here.
So right now we're going to the cabin tour. Go see rocks and more rocks and ice rocks and stuffed rocks. Stuff. Trading post. Discovery. Oh, the color is so nice right now. It's incredible. Where we go? Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. Train. No. Got country music playing.
So crazy how. It's so crazy how people.
Papa, เนี่ยตะบองแยะเนี่ยอันนี้จั่วนะจังអត់មកទេអត់កាត់បានទេនោះពលងាប់យើងថ្ងៃនេះទៅលេងនៅភ្នំនេះទឹកធ្លាក់នោះទឹកធ្លាក់អូស្រា mining water.
We here with Scout and Explore in San Antonio with my cousins.
Okay, so this is my cousin Cian. This is my cousin Ricky. And today we're at San Antonio doing a tour of
the natural
bridge. Somebody's defining it right now.
That was completely off.
Right?
Yeah. I don't even think we said the right order.
What are you doing?
There's a person that's ziplining right there.
I thought you were pointing to your mom.
No, I'm not pointing
What
to
are
my
you
mom.
doing?
So our parents are basically going to sit this out. And
we wasted $75.
We paid for the ticket already, and I thought we all gonna walk, but
no.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. So we just donated $75, $79, something dollars. But oh well, that's okay.
So first and foremost, please no touching any of our cavern formations because as mammals we do have naturally occurring oils on our skin that can cause discoloration and permanently stunt the growth of our formations here. So to further preserve our caverns, we do ask that there is no smoking and no throwing coins into the water because that's just no bueno. We do also ask that there's no food or drinks brought on tour with the one exception of bottled waters. So with this being said, there are trash cans down in our sinkhole and there are also trash cans scattered throughout our larger rooms on tour. So the caverns do stay at a constant. Well, hi guys, I'm hopping on my rotation. So my name is Maddie. If I didn't already introduce myself up there. Currently y'all are standing in a large depression in the ground known as a sinkhole. So this was believed to be the uppermost room of the caverns until about 5,000 years ago due to weathering and erosion. Our ceiling had collapsed, leaving behind our portion, as you see here, our natural bridge, which is where we get our name, Natural Bridge Caverns. So local farmers and ranchers didn't know about this sinkhole and surrounding area from the early 1900s, but it wasn't until 1960 when 4 explorers from St. Mary's University and San Antonio were granted permission to explore the sinkhole and surrounding area. So on their 4th trip down on March 27th, 1960, they found a 120-foot long crawlway that led to 2 miles of cavern. So this was their original entrance. So development of the caverns began in 1963, and the first tour was held on July 3rd, 1964. So later that year, on August 5th, 1964, our governor at the time, John B. Connolly, held a dedication ceremony and put these plaques you see over here into place. So this lower one was put into place for the discoverers and developers, and this upper plaque was put into place for Mrs. Clara Heidman, who was most responsible for the development of the caverns. So before we go in, I am going to go ahead and tear your tickets. So within your families or groups, if you could go ahead and have them all put together and facing the same way, that'll make the tearing process a lot easier, and y'all will get into the caverns a lot quicker.
Okay, so time to go in. Wow, that's a nice view. And it's gonna get dark, guys.
When night chases the sun away, you remain.
Okay, so this is my LED setup. Now you can see me crystal clear and everything else. Be bear pit.
'Cause I can see it written on your face. You want me there to take me to that place. I just wanna feel it.
It's, you know, it's the thing. She zip lines and sandals. She went to Egypt in sandals. So we're going down. This is going to be about 75 minutes. Wait, right? Yeah, so 75 minutes. Ooh, wait. That looked good.
I'm worse than an oldie.
Okay, so we're in the back, all the way in the back, some last people, so we can take pictures and stuff.
Alone at last, feel the pressure building up. You take my hand, we dance. Pack your bags, you say. Let's escape this trap town and find ourselves today.
Okay, so the deeper we go, the wetter it gets. The water is like basically condensation from the spring and stuff. So it seeps down, and we're getting hit by cold water. So it feels good. It's only like 70 degrees and around that on the bottom. I have a tank top on, so this feels good. Just dripping water and stuff. I'm not really taking pictures because honestly, I don't have a flash. I didn't bring a flash with me because there's too many things to bring. So I'm just gonna. Basically, so much water that's down there is creating mud. I ran out of memory card for my camera, so probably have to stop by and find some.
Hey, have you even used the GoPro yet?
You can't see it in there.
Hey, show this back.
Huh? No, there's no bots hanging upside down. Okay, so we're going up now.
Where are the bots?
Maybe there'll be another stop. Oh, take a look at this. Rockford.
It's easier now.
Yeah. It looks like ice cream. So the formation of rocks are a little different over here. It's like droplets of rocks forming, or ice rocks. You can't touch these rocks. We have natural oils on our finger, and it'll stunt its growth. So basically, you just freeze it. each time we stop, it's a tour guide, basically giving you the summary and history of that part of the cave. I'm skipping that part because that's what I think you guys should come to see. If you come to see this yourself. Give it what? Okay, so we're going up a steps, and it's really narrow here. Okay, so this, you got the rock formation on the sides, you got me in the middle. The tour was nice. Information is good. Let's stop, we're heading to the end of the tour. We just took our family portraits. I don't know how they turned out. So we'll see you when I get out. I'm trying to conserve battery and memory.
Why would they sit in the heat?
I don't know. Okay, so we're done with the tour, and our parents was basically outside just chilling. Okay, so after this, we're gonna head towards the Alamo and the Wax Museum to cool down since it's an indoor thing.